Hey everybody, welcome back. So if you watched my last video, you know where we're at with this. We've used the rainbow sticker book from Mambi to get some basics kind of drawn down. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to play with some washi. I have a couple of ideas for that. Not a ton, but a couple. And I was going to show you some of my ideas. This has gold foil, and I don't really have a ton. I guess I do. I picked all this silver washi, and that was a bad idea. Crap. So I guess we're going to go with gold because I have all this gold foil. I was trying to plan and be all cool, and I just didn't think ahead. Really didn't. Why does this all fit in here now? Am I missing a roll? Weirdness. So I have this, it's a mint and pink set that has a boatload of gold. It has a lot of gold and white. So that's what I'm headed for, is all the gold and white stuff. So I'm sorry for my weird hands and arms in the video, but I'm grabbing out all this washi that I'm going to use. So I have all that. And then I have this thin gold that I just got from Wish that I haven't even opened yet. Let's see if I can get it open without breaking everything. It's probably not going to go well. I know I'm breaking something, but I'm okay with that for now, while I get it figured out. Okay, so this is tape style. It is not standard washi. God, I hate that, because now it's just going to unravel. Anyway, it's cool. It was like a box for all those colors. Okay, so washi, washi, washi. One of the big things about washi I figured out the other day was making boxes. 1, 2, I think 3 will fit. We'll see how this goes. So one of my favorite tricks really is turning this stuff into boxes. And this is all the tape style, so it's going to be a little interesting for me to work with. I don't really know how I feel about it, but I guess it's cool because I can pull off my strips and kind of have that already done. I don't know. We're going to see how it goes. Okay. So we're going to make some boxes and we're going to fill in space. One of the big things, right, that makes us feel bad is we don't have a lot going on, and then our planner just looks empty and blank. This was a bad freaking idea. Who thought of doing this way? I'm glad you can't see what's going on. Sorry. Getting a phone call. Hang on. I don't know who you are. Okay. So I can't get the paper off. It's a bad idea. I have very fake nails, and they don't make this easy. Oh my god. Oh, look, I got it. Okay. So we're gonna fill up the boxes. Now the only problem with some of this washi is that it's translucent. So when you get these colored backgrounds, it can get a little interesting. Now I see a lot of ladies have used credit cards. I have this little ruler that I got from Michael's that I love. And I use it upside down because of a really great sharp edge that works perfect for me for these things. So you have a couple of options when you're laying down washi for boxes. You can do this horizontal, vertical. It all depends on what you got to work with. Let's see if we can line up the pattern. Ooh, we can. I like when they do that so nicely. Come on, not that way. They do it nicely, but I can't function. Hope you guys can see this because I can't see what the hell's going on. So it's a little off, but for our sake, you know, you can be as perfectionist or as unperfectionist as you want. It's your planner. You know, that's such a big thing to remember. It's your fucking planner. Do whatever you want. So there's the second one. And this third one will be much easier since it was the starting strip and it had all that space. Ooh, we're going to need to put another one down. So it's going to be interesting how we're going to do that a little bit. Okay, so let's make sure we get this straight. And cut off that edge. Then we're going to be nice to this edge. Like uber nice, because this is going to get real fun here. Let's see how we're going to do this. So it doesn't fill the whole box, right? Story of our lives. So we're going to try to rip up on this bottom edge here. So let's see how this goes. This could go poorly, guys. Please pray for me. Yeah, so such a long tear can be a little bit rough, but I think it's going to look just fine. So we'll get these little edges off here. I have a really dull X-Acto knife. It'll still cut through paper, but it's great for getting things started. So that's what I use. So with a little practice for both of us, we could make this bottom edge a lot better. But there, look, now you have a full decoed out box. I think that's gorgeous. Let's try vertical. Let's see, can we do it with 2 pieces? Yes. All right, so now we're gonna throw a vertical box in. Where are we gonna do that? Let's do it on Wednesday up here. So same idea. We're gonna use this stuff a little bit differently though. We're gonna leave it kind of on the roll and pull the backing off as we use it. Let's see how that works for us. I'm gonna lay that down pretty darn straight. Let's pull this edge off, and now this edge. Ooh, this stuff's nice and sticky. That's good to know. Pull that edge. So now we can lay this edge, because it's just been cut. It's curly, so it becomes a fun little game to make it line up. But so now we can pull that, lay that right down. And that's not straight, but I'm not going to worry about it. Neither are you, because it's your planner. It's not the end of the world. So kind of a cheat. I guess we did sort of the same thing that the other one had. That's a much better way to use this tape. It's still a repeating pattern and not perfect. So if you really want to get into it, and your X-Acto knife is a little bit sharper than mine, you can get in and cut out some of these bits. But since mine is duller than sin, I have issues. I hope I didn't just do that off camera. I totally did. So all I'm doing is, because my blade's so dull, I'm just squishing down and then trying to pull. So that gets us a pretty flat line. So now, well, we've just made 2 more boxes. Now, this is also a great idea if you don't have any of these full boxes to use. You can just use your washi for it. It shows up overlapped here on the camera, but to the naked eye, it looks beautiful. It doesn't really look like an issue at all. Let's see if that... Yeah, so you can see a little bit of it here with the camera, but not so much with the naked eye. It's really interesting how that works. So the reason I wanted to make this guy not so sticky was because of this. Because now you can always lay down some washi and stick that on there. Right, that was the idea. I forgot that to washi that box. So, you know, is what it is. So we've also got the idea of running washi along the bottom. So a regular washi is about the length of this pack. That's weird how that was stuck there. I love glitter, so we're gonna play with glitter. I would err on the side of framing the boxes and leaving the white on the bottom. That's what I would do. If you want to leave the boxes, leave a gap between the boxes and the washi because you want to see the whole edge done, then go for it. But I'm going to stick with the boxes. Right. So now there's an idea. That just added a ton of bling. This, okay, so this washi is kind of like shedding. I don't know. Headers. Do I have a header sized washi? I don't. I don't. No. Because this is too thin. Actually, that'll work. So it's a little unpleasant, but it'll do. This is the other thing for your headers if they're the wrong color or if they don't match. This is, like I said, it's a little thin, but for our purposes. Now you can get really, really crafty with washi. I've seen some videos of some ladies putting it on wax paper and cutting it out and making stickers out of washi. It's like, it's really incredible what they can do. And what did I Google? I don't even think I didn't even search for it. It came up on like suggested videos, but I think it's washi tips for bullet journaling maybe. All right, so here's a way to do your headers. Get a whole bunch of washi and lay it down. So like I said, this isn't perfect. Ooh, there's some like silver in here where the glitter's coming off. This isn't quite perfect, but I don't mind. Still looks really freaking good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I don't recommend you buying your washi from Wish if you want to rip it like that, because it doesn't. It does not rip nicely. And it cuts okay with an X-Acto, but not that great. Well, this is why I bought it for you first, guys. I'll still use it. But it definitely is a little bit frustrating because it doesn't cut. So now you can add flair to your headers. I'm going to add flair to this guy under this gold piece because I really like this. Move that out of the way. Line up with the bottom there. Perfect. Well, there's a little gap, but we'll live. Okay. I'll do this side. I'm sorry, guys, if there's a ton of this that's off camera. There shouldn't be. I hope there's not too much that's off camera. There. Hey, that one actually cut really nice. So, you've got your pretty little design ideas there. So this is kind of what I look at as pretty darn inexpensive. You know, you've got a sticker book, And you've got some washi. It's a little unfinished. We can keep going and making some pretty stuff, but I really just wanted to give you guys some inspirational ideas. I didn't want to do the whole spread, which I'm gonna eventually, but just some key ideas to make things work. One of the things I forgot to mention, and I'll do it in the next video. So the next video, we are going to break out the planner basics, I think, and not the tiny. Yep, we're going to bring out the planner basics book. Again, I got the mini. Don't